of forwards. Both of these guys are tall, long, quick, and lean.
The head coach of the West All-Star team. Portland comes in 32-13 to victory. Gives Dunleavy that spot.
Yeah, they should take the same approach that Scott Pollard did season play, and they remember what happened in last year's playoff.
Consecutive wins, 7 is the franchise record. Mike Mathis, James Capers, D. Kantner, the officials for today's game. Garnett against Wallace, and the opening tap controlled by Minnesota.
That story is Brandon and Stoudemire, both from Portland. They have gone at each other a lot. They always are fighting for.
Here's Wallace. Garnett has him. Rasheed Wallace, fall away won't go. Bonzi Wells dishing to Davis for the jam.
They'll have an advantage with size.
Dale Davis cut off by Serbiak. And Rasheed Wallace got the roll. Friendly roll for Rasheed, his first basket. Garnett also said that Rasheed could jump to the moon. Peeler misses the layup. Had one right at the rim and couldn't get it down. Stoudemire picked up by Brandon. And wide open. They forgot Wallace. How should you forget Rasheed Wallace?
Yeah, of all the guys to forget about, he's not the one.
6-2 Portland lead.
Now, you know, and interesting that they both end up guarding each other, and they know that, you know, they're going to have to do this in crucial points in the game. Has great success, and you see him hit the first jump shot, and you're wondering, why isn't anybody guarding him now? So Wallace with a 4-point burst in about 30 seconds. There's Dale Davis.
Well, they got it to him there, and he knew what to do with it. He let Zerb
close, and that's going to hurt them as this game wears down.
3 for 3 for Dale, all right under the rim. Garnett, fall away, too hard.
Play with anybody, you could see they're not going to get many inside opportunities, but they can shoot the jump shot. Wallace.
Soft, but comes off that time, but into the arms of Davis. 4 rebounds for Dale. Minnesota has its first lead. Bonzi Wells. That's a tough matchup for Peeler. As they try to execute the pick and roll. Now Wallace posting low. Facing up on Garnett. Drives, missed it. Tapped and kept alive by Wallace.
And another thing the Wolves have to do, they've got to rebound the basketball. Wallace wants it back. They're going to get a foul against Garnett.
Shooting and 5 rebounds. It's all coming up 5s for Dale Davis.
Yeah, 4 dunks as Garnett works inside, gets another hoop. Come back to life. He's had 3 big scoring games in a row.
Garnett, the step back, delivers at the shot clock buzzer. 6 points now for Kevin Garnett. 6'11", but so agile. Such a good shooter. Portland has missed 11 shots, but they've gotten 6 offensive rebounds. There's a miss by Walt. Kevin Garnett shoots over Rasheed Wallace, keeping Minnesota in the game. It's the Blazers 18, the T-Wolves 17. Well, surely does.
for Wells here in the first quarter. Back to Garnett.
Made it. Oh, he got it. Made the baseline spin, was fouled, and got it down anyway. What a play.
I just got to go with my instinct, so he rolls right by. Quick move down on the baseline. The mistake that Wallace makes is he doesn't move his feet. And like most big men, they hesitate on that first step. The results, a foul and a chance for a 3-point play.
Look at that smile. I don't want you calling every play. We want some more freedom offensively. He agreed, and so far it's been productive for the team.
Yeah, from that meeting, they had the Laker win, which is a huge win. Can that be when this one team in black has been shooting nothing but layups, but the perimeter shots have not gone down, and their main guy, Wallace, has yet to find his scoring.
Defending Garrett.
Another quick move by Garnett to the baseline. Good help by Sean Kemp.
Kemp got a piece of it. Here's Wells. Bonzi Wells. Nice move to lay it in by Todd Day. Wallace wants it again. The hook won't go down off the drive, but Wells has a follow and one.
Well, no,
Nope, they say
goaltend. Kevin Garnett and his Minnesota Timberwolves have a 1-point advantage here in the second quarter. 8:30 to go, and the matchup between Wallace and Garnett is going in the favor of Kevin Garnett. Quick moves inside by Garnett, and Rasheed Wallace has not been able to find his scoring touch here in the first half of play.
Steve Smith operating against Mitchell. Ball away, high arching shot, no good. Ellis the other way. Here's Todd Day, back to Ellis. Beautiful break for the Timberwolves. 5:36. This fast break was a thing of beauty. Start for Nesterovic with Kevin Garnett, Wally Szczerbiak, and Anthony Peeler. Garnett, I should say. And Garnett.
The defense is allowing you to move the ball. Garnett attacking the defense of Rasheed Wallace. Nice little jump hook. And
Peeler. Brandon inside. Beautiful. And the jam from Garnett. Nothing run to open the quarter. They're 5 for 5. Terrell Brandon inside to Kevin Garnett for the slam. It's all working
this year, but it has been a rough afternoon for the leading scorer for the Portland Trail Blazers. After the first 2 minutes of play, Rasheed Wallace has been scoreless, and that is a very untypical game to give him some offensive punch as well. 8 on the clock for Dale Davis.
Turns and fires. That's not his shot, and you could tell it wasn't. Put back, fails, and finally Wallace jams it home. Bonzi Wells,
15-footer.
Wells with a crossover and the layup. Bonzi Wells, nice move. So the Trailblazers trying to come back on Minnesota. Bonzi Wells with that crossover could be the one to do it. 7 in a row.
But it's been talking about how tough it is. You look at the Western Conference and how many teams have 20 or more wins. Garnett against Wallace.
Tough shot. Wallace was right in his face, and Garnett misses. Stoudemire the other way. There's that man again, Bonzi Wells, igniting.
Been able to drop a dime, and it's been Bonzi Wells on the fly.
That's down. Let's don't lose our poise. Wells, lob, Wallace.
What a catch.
Somehow, Rasheed Wallace nudged it through.
What a catch. Side in, you can have these stretches where you don't score the ball. Wallace for 3.
Rasheed Wallace misses the 3. Long rebound to Peeler. Brandon chases it down. They've got numbers. Ellis with a jam. Stoudemire got it back. Couldn't score. Szczerbiak a strong rebound. Wallace got him. And Rasheed Wallace is teed up. Well, Bonzi Wells told us that he and his buddy Rasheed, he's the guy that tries to settle Rasheed down. He tells him, "Don't swing at me, I'm your friend." And he's trying to back him off there.
Yeah, they know he need him in the game, and Wallace is upset because he thought it was a cheap call, and all of the contact is going on in the game. They're still going to need Rasheed Wallace to help finish this game off. Ellis
is going to try and backs him down and scores. LaFonso Ellis now. It's been the Wells and Ellis show instead of Wallace and Garnett. Steve Smith with a putback.
A good start here at the top of the quarter is critical for both teams as Garnett.
Wallace posting up Garnett. Shoots over him. Off the glass 2.
Then 3 straight 3-pointers to help them win the game.
Kemp nearly got it away from Slater. And 1 for Reggie Slater.
Well, there were 2 earthquakes going at it right there. Kemp trying to defend, and just the power and the Smith against Todd Day.
Garnett comes to double. Pass back to Anthony. He's double teamed and threw it away right to Mitchell. Here's Brandon. Day, no look. Garnett, the jam.
Out of the turnover, the Timberwolves come attacking, and the long arm of Garnett finishes the play.
Day was a and on Monday, Minnesota will face Milwaukee with a chance to equal the franchise record 7th consecutive win. Should they win then, that sets up a meeting with the Lakers on Wednesday.